Over the weekend, a young South Korean baritone made history in Brussels. Tae-han became the first Asian male singer to win the prestigious Queen Elisabeth Competition since the voice section was added in 1988. This competition is regarded as one of the three most coveted contests for classical musicians, along with the International Chopin Piano Competition and the International Tchaikovsky Competition. Kim, who currently studies at Seoul National University, was the youngest among the 12 finalists at just 22 years of age. But his extraordinary performance and talent wowed the crowd and the judges to claim this momentous feat. I'm delighted to say that he joins us via video call now for this week's Touch Base In Seoul to talk more about his win and his career. Mr. Kim, hello, and it's an honour to have you with us today.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Hello.
I know you've been incredibly busy. I'm sure there have been endless requests for interviews, right, since your win?
After winning, right after winning, so many interviews and I have so many calls from South Korea. Yeah, it's quite busy. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it's been overwhelming, but we appreciate you taking the time to speak to us today as well, for squeezing us in as well. A huge congratulations. How does it feel? Has it sunk in yet?
Actually, I cannot believe this situation.
Looks like you're at a loss for words. What went through your mind when they announced that you'd won? Where were you, and what did you think?
I'm on the backstage of the Beaux-Arts, and I couldn't believe that. Is that my name? Like this, so yeah.
What were your expectations going into this competition? What did you think you could achieve at the competition?
To be honest, my goal was winning the competition, but it's very hard because I was the youngest, and in the classical voice, it's very important. Age is very important thing. So I couldn't expect I could win, but I dreamed it a lot. So yeah, dream came true.
So you dreamed of winning, and as you said, it came true. What do you think won over the judges? Have they spoken about what they enjoyed about your performance?
Yes, yeah.
What do they say? What do you think wowed them in the end?
They told me your pronunciation and your musical interpretation is very extraordinary. So you have to keep going on this way, and do not rush. You're so young, so you don't have to rush. Yeah, they told me that.
Okay, so even though they told you that there's a bright future ahead, you've already won this competition, which is amazing. And I read in a previous interview as well that despite you having these ambitions to win this competition and hoping that you were winning, that you were going to win, you weren't nervous going into this competition. How come you weren't nervous? Do you have any ways to calm you down?
So actually, I don't have any routines before. So yeah, I think I'm not a sensitive man, so I don't care any situation and about the situation, and so I just want to. My personal goal is enjoy. I just want to enjoy the stage, so I can fully focus on the stage. So that's why I didn't nervous at all.
So it seems you were born to perform then.
Yes, maybe.
But I did read somewhere else as well that while you don't get nervous during international competitions, you do still get nervous during domestic competitions. Is that true?
Yes, yes, it is.
Why is that the case?
Yep. Because domestic competition is the I have to compete with my friends. Yeah, so most
Hmm.
of participants know me, and we know each other. So we have to compete. We are very good friend, but we have to compete each other. So it's quite nervous, and I know they're very singers, so it's the nervous. It's yeah, that
Right.
makes me nervous. Yeah.
Because I guess you're competing against people who know you, there are perhaps higher expectations about what you can do, and therefore you, I guess, have to feel you meet those expectations. But uh, you don't seem to, as you said, even though you do get nervous at times, it seems though you've coming through these competitions with some sort of ease. You've won several prestigious competitions before, including the new Stimmen International Competition and the Concurso Tenor Venus last year as well. What do you think is the key to your success so far? As we said, you don't get nervous, but is there anything else?
Um, to be honest, at the time I was nervous. That was my very first time to participate in international competition.
Right.
So that was quite nervous for me, yeah, but yeah, it's it it could be a very good experience to prepare this kind of big competition. So
Sure.
yeah, I think yeah,
What's also
it helps me a lot.
remarkable What's also remarkable about your success is that I understand that you weren't that you were trained solely in Korea, which is still rare for classical musicians. Many classical musicians from Korea, they do most of their training overseas in Europe or perhaps America, but you stayed in Korea throughout your time training so far, right? Has that been
Yeah.
difficult at all? Because it's remarkable because the judges said that your pronunciation and musical interpretation is wonderful, but how were you able to do that even though you've not trained overseas?
Um, I try to study the piece very detailed. So I try to study about the lyrics and the poet and the composer's life,
Hmm.
background of the song. Yeah, and I'm trying to uh, express my emotion.
Hmm.
So I don't know, and my teacher is very good, and
Hmm.
he taught me a lot, and yeah, he made me.
Well, it still seems that you're proof that even in Korea, even if you get training in Korea, you can still become a world-class singer and musician nowadays. One more thing I wanted to ask you before we go as well. I understand that you originally wanted to become a rock singer. Can you tell us briefly about that?
Um, yes, I really love rock music before start classical singing. So
Hmm.
I was a member of a band in middle school, but it was quite short time. But
Hmm.
yeah, I love rock music, so I want to be a singer, but I'm not sure I could be a rocker. But yeah, so I told my mom I want to sing, and my mom told me that you have to sing classical music, and that's why I started singing at my
I, s-
age, 13, 14. Yeah.
I see. So there was your mother's influence leading you down this path, which I think the classical music world will thank her for bringing your voice to the international scene. It really is a wonderful voice. Perhaps the rock world will get to hear you sing rock music again sometime in the future. But for now, I know we'll be enjoying your baritone singing. What is your plans now down the road? What's next for you?
Next, I'm planning to move to Berlin, middle of the August,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna work in the theater, the Staatsoper Berlin, as a member of Open Studio, and I'm gonna keep studying in Hochschule für Musik Hans Eisler in Berlin. So I'm trying to stack my career in the opera scene, and
Hmm.
I'm trying to keep studying to develop my voice technique and vocal technique and musical interpretation like that. So yeah, that's my plan for the next year.
Well, good luck on your studies, but you already have an absolutely amazing voice that everyone here in Korea is already talking about. Congratulations once again, and I hope you get some time to enjoy your win as well and take a break from all of these media interviews before you move on.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We'll leave it there. We were speaking to baritone Kim Tae-han, the winner of the Queen Elizabeth Competition. Thank you once again for your time today.
Thank you so much.